Welcome back. It's time now for the business day. Jamaica's business process outsourcing sector has lost roughly 1/3 of its workforce. This as companies grapple with the fallout from Hurricane Melissa, a tightening labor market, and rising operational costs. Deidre Thomas reports.
President of the Global Services Association of Jamaica, Sinclair, says Hurricane Melissa struck at a critical period when several companies were in expansion mode, forcing some operators to shift business to other markets.
When Hurricane Melissa hit, it hit at the worst possible time that it could have hit, because it hit at a time when most companies would have been scaling up their Thanksgiving and Christmas preparations, right? So it really left a lot of companies scrambling. And so some of them had to find other geographies to do their business.
At the sector's peak, Jamaica's BPO industry employed between 60,000 and 65,000 people. However, Mr. Sinclair says that number has fallen significantly.
No, we're just at about 40,000. So, if you look at that, that's a good 33% reduction.
Over what period?
I would say from 23-24 to now, with most of it happening in the past year.
The labor market has also become increasingly competitive, making it harder for companies seeking large-scale expansion to find and develop talent locally.
And also the cost of doing business is cause us to lose some of our competitiveness, quite frankly. So the things that used to be of benefit to us before is something that isn't so much of a benefit now. And so I'd say those three factors would be some of the reasons that persons would have seen some contraction in the sector.
Despite the contraction, Yoni Epstein, president-elect of the Global Services Association, says he does not believe the decline represents a permanent loss for the sector. Instead, he says the industry must reposition itself to capture new opportunities, such as utilizing artificial intelligence in a rapidly evolving global market.
We need to look at technological ways to advance the industry, to grow the economy, and how BPO plays a role in that, because I feel very positive that while using artificial intelligence is most certainly going to provide a lot of efficiency, right? You may find it will lose jobs in one perspective, but at the same time, as you continue to grow, you're never going to lose the human element of things.
The global BPO industry is valued at more than $300 billion, while Jamaica's sector generates approximately $900 million in annual inflows. Deidre Thomas, TVJ News.
And all categories of fuel will be increased effective tomorrow. Each liter of 87 gasoline and 90 will be increased by $4.50. Automotive diesel will see $2.44 being added to its price, while ultra-low sulfur diesel will also be increased by $3.06. Kerosene will see its price increase by $4.50. The cost of propane will fall by 25 cents, while butane will go up by 25 cents. Each petrol station will make these adjustments to their prices, which include a markup on the ex-refinery rate offered by Petrojam. Now, the JSE index advanced by 1,325 points today, while the junior market index declined by 39 points. The winners include Productive Business Solution, US dollar ordinary shares, R.A. Williams Distributors, One-on-One Educational Services, A.S. Bryden & Sons holding 6.00%, and NCB Financial Group. The losers include Cygnus Real Estate Finance US dollar share, JFP Limited, MFS Capital Partners, Edufocal Limited, and Elite Diagnostic, 17 stocks traded firm. And at the end of foreign exchange trading, banks and cambios were selling the US dollar for an average $159.54. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $112.99. The pound is going for $213.69, while the euro is selling for an average $185.50. And that's it for the Business Day. News from overseas after the break.